if anyone doesn't know what's happening, we're having fun people come on. If anyone from chat wants to come on who's been in the chat at least for a little while, so I know that you're not going to come on and say some awful, terrible things, you can send me a picture of a random character and the name of your character, and you can come on for like a short Discord call, and we can have a nice, fun interview section. You might recognize them from their public campaign for the 2020 Democratic election is Tom Steyer, everybody. Tom Steyer, we got coming up in just a second. Philanthropist billionaire. You can believe the hypocrisy, but it's there. It's very exciting. Very exciting. I think we also like to have like political conversations on this stream as well, so that's really fun to be able to kind of mix these things together, you know?
That's great. Yeah, Steyer squad, where you at? Let me see those hands, Steyer.
Who are our Steyer heads? Let's see some hands. Let's see some clapping, some applause. It was honestly really hard to get this guy on. You're hard to reach, Mr. Steyer. But I get you're a busy guy.
I've been around. You know, they've been sending me everywhere. You know, the Steyer bump is what they've been talking about a lot lately. You know, when I come and campaign for your race as city comptroller of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Oh, the electricity in the crowd, let me tell you. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Steyer bump is real.
Can you explain to us what is the Steyer bump? What does that mean? Is that a drug thing? I know it's not. I'm joking.
Oh, I would never advocate for the use of drugs unless you meet me behind the alley of this speech. Let me tell you, the Steyer bump. Oh, when your campaign's running a little out of gas, you know, you get a scandal in there where your niece posts on TikTok that you've been clanging on frying pans, waking them up in the middle of the night so they can't get up for their SAT test. And that could be really detrimental for your campaign. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, so you're a working man and you're a father as well. You have children?
Yeah, I got a few kiddos hanging around there, I think. Yeah, if I read my biography correctly.
Yeah, I mean, I've read up on you a lot in terms of, you know, asking for the people here so they know that you have kids. What is it like to be a billionaire philanthropist walking around doing all this important work on top of being a father? I know juggling those two important jobs, because being a parent is like a full-time job, right? How do you manage that?
Right. Oh, let me tell you, it has its challenges. I would say that trying to get my children to talk to me has been a challenge. I've got one of my kiddos is over there at the new school over in Brooklyn learning interpretive mime, whatever that means. And I think that's great. But they're doing some gender over there, and I'm not really, I feel like we've kind of lost a connection, if you know what I mean. And, you know, I think we'll get it back, but, you know, no assurances.
Yeah, I mean, kids nowadays, they're doing new stuff. They're always, we remember when we were younger, we were doing the same things with our parents, right? Asking for certain rights and, you know, hippy-dippy shit, right? And so that's sort of would you maybe kind of equate to you're becoming your parent, right? You've seen the ways that you're now kind of becoming old, right? You're old. You're an old guy now. Can you admit that?
I suppose so. You know, young at heart is what I like to say.
Right.
You know, when I was a kid, I was really rebelling against my parents by listening to a lot of, you know, like that Peter, Paul, and Mary. Oh, that was some crazy stuff.
Were you religious growing up, or were you in a religious household?
Oh, you know, we were a certain branch of Episcopalians that don't require you to go to church or do anything to affect your behavior, but you're still good. You know, you're still great in the eyes of God, and you don't have to do anything. That's the kind of religion I like.
Yeah, as long as you don't do too many bumps behind stage, I think you're gonna be fine with the big guy upstairs, right?
even that, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
6
not
of
too
one, half a
much.
dozen of the other. Hey,
Right. Yeah.
but if you meet me back there, I got Molly and Perks on deck. I got a fat bag waiting for you.
Yeah. Are you seriously? Would you do that?
I seriously would. I'm really hard up for cash right now. I sink a lot of money into that presidential campaign,
Right.
and boy, do I got the dro. I got loud.
Okay.
You need loud? I got loud.
Yeah, well, we can hear you loud and clear, Mr. Steyer, okay?
Oh, great.
Great.
I got
Okay.
loud. Please hit my line. Hit me on Kick.
Now, a final sort of thing. We're going to open it up to the folks at home who are listening. If there's anyone who wants to ask Mr. Tom Steyer, former Democratic nominee for the 2020 election, if anyone wants to ask him questions about his philanthropy business or his billionaire business or anything about his kids, I'm sure would you be happy to answer some questions? Maybe one or two?
Sure, yeah. I see one in the chat right now from a user named Tuck ______ saying, Tom, what are those? These are shoes.
Oh.
Isn't that fascinating?
You like wearing shoes, Tom?
Oh, I love a nice pair of Ben Shermans, you know? They really grip the grippers.
Yeah, you're a shoe guy. Is that what we're learning? You're a shoe guy?
Oh, yeah, big sneakerhead.
Oh, yeah, you like your shoes. Tom likes his shoes, everybody. Look at a little this guy. Great.
Yeah. Oh, I love getting the new Jordans. The new Pumas, all that. I lick the soles of them.
Look at you naming shoes. You know, your shoes.
Oh, is that relatable? Are y'all feeling a relation to this?
Yeah, I know you don't have a lot of time, so if you can take one or two more questions, is that okay?
Yeah. One or two more questions. You gotta know, Tom. You gotta know who's my favorite superhero.
Okay.
You know, the term hero is really, you can stretch it pretty thin, and you know, a lot of people on the Hill, a lot of people in DC are talking about this new hero, this guy Ted Lasso. Y'all heard of this guy?
I can't stop hearing about this Ted Lasso guy. Everyone at my work's talking about it.
Everyone's talking about Ted Lasso.
You know,
some superheroes have powers like laser vision and flying around all crazy, like, you know, but this guy Ted Lasso, he's got a superpower that's you know, being nice and responsible leadership, and that's what I think we need to look up more. That's a real hero.
Yeah, isn't that crazy nowadays that being nice is like a superpower?
It's like a superpower. Moderation.
No one's nice these days anymore. No.
Oh, everyone's so divided on the left and the right. We really just need a crazy man in a mustache to come teach us soccer.
Wouldn't that be kind of nice? I think it's great. Yeah. Oh my God. I really resonate with what you're saying. I feel like we kind of I love that you're on. I'd love to have you on more. But unfortunately, we're out of time. But you want to answer one more question?
Look, yeah, I'd love to answer one more question. I gotta say, I like your energy. You are high key. It's kind of an assault on the mind, if I'm gonna be honest, and I'm loving it.
Hopefully not enough assault that I get taken to hell, you know what I mean?
Hey, you know, whatever. If you got an assault charge, I can help you out with that.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. All right, last question for Mr. Tom Steyer. Anybody's got a question?
Yeah, I see a question from Zodi. Hey, Tom, are you an empath? Look, I have a hard time really relating to anyone on any interpersonal level. I see people as either roadblocks in my way or stepping stones to acquire more power. I have what doctors call a malignant will to power, where I will destroy anyone in my way. I will cut you down to a wagon wheel to get what I want.
Oh my God, is that contagious? I hope it is, because I love a little bit of energy of what you're giving off, Tom.
Oh, you picking up what I'm putting down. You smoking what I'm smoking.
What are you smoking?
That Disney rock. Oh, give me that. Oh, we got that fish scale on deck. Beat me. Hit my line.
Do you want to smoke after this? Do you want to meet after tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, you want to hit me up? I'm around.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Everyone, please thank you so much, Mr. Tom Steyer. Round of applause for Mr. Steyer. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much. It's so nice to be with the constituents. Thank you.
And I think you also do some fun stuff as well on the internet. I know you go by Easy Online Banking sometimes. So if you want to follow Mr. Tom Steyer, that's where you can sort of find him on all his socials because he's everywhere all the time, everywhere. Okay?
Hit by all.
Yeah. Any final words, Mr. Steyer? Anything you want to say?
1 million years of blood. Pestilence.
Yeah, a little bit of both. I love it, Mr. Steyer. Thank you so much for coming on. You have a great day. Okay, you take care of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, great. Bye. All right, see you later. Oh my God, I love that guy. I love him. He has such fun energy. I love what he brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? It's fantastic. Now I wonder if there's anyone else who would love to come on. I don't know what other guest we have, but basically the sort of breaking character. If you want to come on, if you're new here, I won't probably have you on because I don't know you and I don't feel safe yet. But if you've been in the community for a long while and want to do a weird character, you can come on and do something.
Hello?
Oh my God! Yeah, listen to you. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was not expecting. I mean, I pardon my assumptions, but you're an old fella, but you got a loud voice. You got the.
I do. Sorry about the volume. I had to yell a lot just to get my grandkids to hear me.
Yeah. Oh, so they have a problem hearing you. Oh, that's funny. It's like a reverse.
It's the biggest form of irony you can have, honestly.
You're an ironic guy. So you're funny guys. That we're learning so quick.
Say again, sorry, I couldn't hear you.
You're a funny guy, is what we're learning, Bob?
Oh, yeah, very funny. Yeah, thank you.
That's great. Well, Bob, tell us about yourself. How old are you? What do you do for work? What's your deal?
I'm 75 years old, and I retired about 5 years ago now, and, well, really all I do is collect the biggest Ticonderoga pencils I could find.
Oh, the brand Ticonderoga. I know about that.
Oh,
yeah.
Cadillac of all the pencils in the world.
You're trying to get every single one?
Every single one.
Well, I got some news for you, buddy. I got a pencil in my drawer, and you can't have it.
Well, all right. Well, I get it. We just met. Maybe I could sweet talk you a little bit. We can figure it out. I can get you a pencil. Even if it's just the mini ones that you grind down to like maybe an inch big that you did like when you were a kid.
Right. Okay, but it's my pencil, though.
Okay, well, I mean, for now it is, but that's all right.
Okay, I'm not gonna, it's gonna be mine, I'm gonna keep it.
Okay, you keep saying that, but
I'm gonna keep saying it. Yeah, but you can come over, we can tussle a little bit, you can try to grab it from me.
Just wrestle you, sure.
Sure.
Grab the pencil from you. Oh, I'm gonna steal it. Oh, it's missing. Where'd it go?
Yeah, you can try to fucking fight me. I don't think you're gonna win, but that's great. You love pencils, though, Bob?
I love pencils so much. I love the way that they can be pointy, but break in a moment.
Yeah, they're fragile, but they're a strong, the pen mightier than the sword kind of analogy.
Exactly. It's like my body, right? My body looks strong, but it does kind of break easy. But, I'm like a pencil myself.
Yeah. So where did this fascination from pencils come from? Was it as a child? Like, did you just really find an infatuation for it? Is that where it started?
Honestly, I had a teacher in the 3rd grade. Her name was, what was her name? It was, Miss Jupiter. Yeah, Miss Jupiter. Yeah, Miss Jupiter. I loved her dearly. She had her own collection of pencils, and she was very kind and shared it with me. She had a whole fancy little case with all these different colors, all these different kind of pencil toppers for the pencils.
Yeah, that's fascinating because, me growing up, I also, not to the same extent as you, but I really loved pencils. I think when the mechanical pencil came out, I think that was an assault on freedom in the United States. Would you agree with that?
Oh, to the highest extent. Jeez, I went to the Capitol for that. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, given your age, you love lead, right?
Absolutely. Love lead, love oil, none of this solar panel bullshit. I hate it.
Right, you like lead on the outside, but not inside, right? You don't want lead in the paint. You look it on the walls. Yeah.
You understand, yeah. You get it.
You're a funny guy, Bob. Have you ever considered doing comedy in your younger days?
I never thought of it, honestly. I should give it a try.
You should. It's never too late, Bob. I mean, you're 75. You're spry. You got a loud voice. You can project. You can project on the Laugh Factory stage.
Yeah, I could. I got bringing my steps, some volume in my voice. Turn me up. You hear me, kids?
I can hear you. I think I'm gonna start losing my voice, and if you give me one more little compliment.
Well, what'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
Don't worry about it. Anyway,
All right.
so what is your goal with getting all these pencils? Like, if you get all the pencils in the world, what then? Where do you go from there?
If I get all the pencils in the world, where do I go from there? That's an excellent question.
Have you thought about this before? Or?
I haven't considered it before. I didn't think it was possible. I gave myself this task because I thought I could. I don't know. I've been collecting pencils since my youth to now. To think that it's coming to an end it's far too terrifying.
Sure. I mean, yeah, because this goal coming to an end, would kind of be a stark reminder of the fact that you are old and you are probably going to die in like the next 10 years possibly, which means you don't have a lot of time to try to find the rest of the pencils. But even if you do, you either complete your goal and then you're just going to be dead, or you die before even finishing your goal, and then the realization that you never actually achieved anything important in your life. How do you feel about that?
Oh, wow. You said so much about
Sorry, was that
everything.
Like a test?
So
was that like an intense question? I'm sorry, I like to kind of get into the deep question.
No, you're fine. You can make it up to me by giving me that pencil that you have.
We'll talk about that later.
All right.
Okay, great. Let's sort of open it up for people in the audience, in the chat. Does anyone have any questions for Mr. Bob Squatley?
Oh, I love questions.
Any questions? I know you like your questions. You like to talk. You talk loud. Loud questions for Loud Bob. Am I right?
Loud questions for Loud Bob.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. That's a great question. The Tyler Olson is asking, thoughts on pens?
Oh, all right. Pens? Hate them, all right? Can't stand them. Not even the space pens. If you're going to write to me with a pen, it better be like how they did it, with a feather and dipped in some ink or something, all right? I don't want any of that bullshit metal stuff.
So you like quills, then?
I do, yeah. I like quills.
What about the quills made out of metal, though?
No, that defeats the purpose. It's got to be pure feather. Okay. I want it plucked from the bird before I use it.
Right. So you like the bone, the one we use with like the feather, the feather bone from a bird.
Oh, yeah. A big fan of bones. From the birds.
Okay. Yeah. Any other questions that you see in chat that you'd like to answer? Or I can also feed you a question as well.
Does Bob hit the stizzy? Well, is that some kind of dance move? Because I'm not familiar with it. Literally last week, my nephews, they were telling me the kids taught them the renegade, whatever that is. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, your nephews did. So your nephews would be, how old are your nephews?
They're about 45.
Okay, and they're hitting the grizzy and stuff like that?
Yeah, the crazy and the renegade, right in their prime. Every 45-year-old's hitting the renegade, from what I understand.
Yeah, well, 45 is still young. It's not 75. I'm kidding. You're young. Okay.
I'm young. Oh, I'm glowing. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you're glowing. I mean, look at you sitting in your chair. It's great. Okay, last question for Bob. Bob, again, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for having me. This is fantastic.
Yeah. One more final question. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay. Trip Shoes is asking again. They're gonna rephrase the question. Does Bob smoke that loud?
Oh.
Do you understand?
I don't know what the fuck that means. No, I have to be loud. I don't know how to smoke the sound.
Right. I guess, do you partake in any? I know this is sort of like new wave, but I know. Do you either vape? Do you know what vaping is?
Oh, yeah. I've been seeing the kids do it. It makes them all crazy and stuff.
Yeah, with the flavored bubble gum and all that stuff, and not in California soon. Do you like vaping?
No, I don't like vaping. It's like standing next to a chemical factory and just inhaling. Why would I do that to myself?
I mean, you're so old. You probably did that when you were younger, right? Working in a
so much mustard gas. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere and everywhere all at once is where we can find Bob. Bob, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. Do you want to just sort of talk a little bit about yourself? If you're welcome to break character if you want, but everyone, please go follow the check. Bob Squatley's alter ego.
Thanks, Kipp, for having me. I appreciate it. It was fun. Bob Squatley is like an RP character that I created for Rust to kind of test
Oh,
out. And so I've been
yeah.
loving playing him because it's given me some ideas to just kind of like flesh things out. And it's just good for improv too. So that way I get to participate.
That's awesome. Yeah, I appreciate you coming on, Check. It's
Yeah,
fun.
thanks for having me, Kipp.
All right, everyone go say bye to Bob. Say bye to Bob.
Bye.
See you, Check.
Bye.
Oh my God, Bob Squatley, everybody! Oh my God, what a guy! Did y'all know that I live in Los Angeles? I live in the beautiful, beautiful city that is Los Angeles. I'm very, very lucky to be here. I'm lucky to have great roommates. You know, sometimes it can be a bit dramatic, but I do love it. And I love that I'm able to be in connection with all of these really big Hollywood people, which normally wasn't really my intention when I came here. I just really wanted to do comedy. But I ended up meeting an incredible, prolific person in the Hollywood scene, a director, producer. Kent Weed is going to be coming on to talk to us about Hollywood and whatever other stuff they got going on. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Kent Weed. Thank you so much for coming on the show, everyone. Kent Weed, everybody. Oh my God.
Hi
This
there.
is huge. I can't believe, I mean, you're a very busy guy. I mean, big Hollywood director. So it really means a lot that you're coming on to this little show on the internet.
I'm happy to be here. You know, I noticed there was a lot of drug talk. I was listening to your earlier segments. So I think it's I'm happy to be here. I'm glad I could be your next guest after all that.
Yes, you're a big, is the last name accurate? You're a big weed guy.
Well, I mean, I feel like you actually know more about my career than I do at this point. I think
Okay.
the
Just
weeds,
all the
and it's
weed.
very good.
It's so good at you forget about what you do. Do
You
you need to
forget
be
what you've done
reminded?
with your life.
Right.
Yeah, if you.
Do you want
If
me to
could
tell
rattle
you
off
who
a
you
thing or
are?
two. One thing I do remember is you know the Yo-Yo Man instructional video?
I can't say I do, Mr. Weed. Should I
Ah,
watch it right now?
You should. Yeah,
Okay.
sure. I'm the
Um,
I'm pretty sure I was a creative consultant.
okay,
Whatever
what
the
is this
fuck
called?
that is.
It's an important job, Mr. Kent. What's
So
the
they
name of
tell
this?
me. So they tell me.
What's the name of this?
Fuck. I don't know. You could probably search Yo-Yo Man
Yo-Yo Man.
instructional video.
Oh, you directed this? Is that what you're saying? A
Is
creative.
it something like that?
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put you in the corner here. We're gonna sort of see what this is. 1 second. Sorry, I know there's gonna be a lag for you. See what I want.
Oh, no, it's all good.
Okay, Yo-Yo
But
Man.
with the weed eye, there's a lag on everything, you know what I mean?
Sure. This is old.
I've been around a minute.
Yeah. A Kodak video program. Okay.
You remember Kodak, kids?
I remember Kodak. I do remember photos. Yes.
Mm.
So wait, is that you doing yo-yos or you're not in this?
I might make a cameo at some point, but
Okay. I think
otherwise I'm
I
more of a
think
behind
that's
the
you.
scenes.
I think that's
I'm-
you in the red shirt.
That could
I
be
think-
me. I think
I think
you're
that's
right.
you.
I think
Do
you're
you
right.
remember this?
Holy shit! Whoa, I really fucking tore up that shit, didn't I?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Look at me go!
And the yo-yo broke. Oh, and you don't know what to do. Wow.
Well,
yeah.
yeah,
That's fantastic.
that's one of my presumably many things I've done.
Wow. So
I,
I can I ask you a question? I mean, about the yo-yo. I'm really fascinated about the yo-yo
Sure.
stuff. When did you start getting into yo-yoing? I mean, is that sort of like you're a big time producer, but on the side you yo-yo? Would you say that's your passion?
well, I wouldn't know. I don't know if I'd say it is my passion, but it definitely is something that it's a craft I wish to hone. I've been spending my days, especially lately. You know, I'm 52, turning 53 in a month, actually.
Happy almost birthday.
So thank you. So it's in my old age, in my midlife, I'm trying to really just blow people's tits clean off with my yoing.
Well, I know a couple of trans people who wish that you could do that to them.
Babes, wake up! New top surgery. I got you covered.
Yeah. Are you offering that?
Well, I mean, it's kind of under the table. I don't have a medical degree, so we can't really.
Could you blow my tits off? Like, actually, could you do that?
Sure, but again, I have no medical degree. I just want to make that absolutely abundantly clear. So you will have to sign some waivers.
Right, because it's.
But yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, because it's just expensive. I've been looking at looking around to see sort of what it sort of looked like. So I was just curious if that's something. Like, would it be free or like would you just do it?
I got you. Well, it'd be like $100, but yeah.
Okay, that's a conversation for another time. Sorry, folks, we're just having our own little gabbing moment. It's great. So you live in Hollywood. Are you from Hollywood? Did you grow up here, or where are you from?
I'm from down
Would you like me to tell you where you're from?
Not anymore.
Yeah,
I done did said it, didn't I?
Yeah, well, you're a little more south of Hollywood because you're born and raised in Hollywood, which is like really fantastic.
Yes, well, it's a nice area that I've definitely been in for a long time now. You don't get hooked up with the yo-yo crowd and such without having been born and raised in the area, right?
Sure.
You gotta have those connections.
Yeah, have you ever just thought like you're tired of this big Hollywood life and you just want to sort of get away, kind of like to this picture you sent me? Oh,
fucking yes, dog.
Yeah.
I want my dream.
Get me out of this LA traffic.
Get me the fuck out of here. My dream is to make little knives for birds.
Oh my gosh, that's very altruistic of you. What's that process like? Tell me about that.
Oh, well, I mean, first you have to take a measurement or two. They got little baby bitty feet, right? You gotta, especially if you want to make a little, what's it fucking called? Not a sheath, a little, for knives, a little holding knife thing. Making one of them for the birds, you gotta get those measurements. And the birds are hard to pin down to measure, so.
So are these knives for protection? Is it for the kitchen? Is this a domestic knife or like
it's for the cool. It's to look badass.
Okay, so it's not to be used.
I mean, if the bird used the knife, we have bigger problems, I think.
Okay, yeah, you don't want to get involved in a bird fight because you're not just going to get picked out with a beak, right?
We will lose. If the birds learn to use knives, we lose that war.
We'll lose more than one eye is what you're going to say to me.
Many eyes will be gone.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
That's something I'd like to do.
Yeah. So are you going to make this just for birds? Or are you making it for other animals? Or do you just love birds?
Owls, winged creatures, broadly speaking. And, queen ants, if I can manage. I don't know. There's ideas floating around. There's a few different things.
Yeah. So if you got a wing, you're going to get a knife.
If you got a wing, if you have wings, you get knives. Angels, I'll arm an angel. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, if you got wings, you're gonna swing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna. Exactly. Can I quote you on that?
You please quote me, and you put a period at the end of that sentence. Yeah, or put an exclamation point, because I love to exclaim things.
We be exclaiming.
We love to exclaim. Now, time from exclaiming. Let's go questions. Does anyone here have a question for Mr. Kent Weed? Because I have a question for you, if you don't mind me. It's kind of warming up the question area. Are you divorced? You're giving off divorced energy. I hope you don't mind saying that. I mean that in a good way. I
mean, I have there's an ex-wife.
Okay.
And an
just
ex.
One?
Just one. There's ex. There's also an ex. What's the word now? Affair, I suppose. That kind of kicked everything. I won't get into that now.
Wait, well, listen, Ken, what if we got into it a little bit? So you had an affair. So she cheated on you, or did you cheat on your wife?
It was, it makes you do crazy things sometimes, right? So I fucked up. I did it.
Okay, Mr. Kent, I'm just gonna let you know.
Hello?
Right now. Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so I am gonna let you know right now. I have one rule for my show, and it's that people who come on my show can't be people who have
No
cheated on
bummer.
their wives.
Ah,
That's my own. I'm so sorry, Mr. That's literally the only rule. It's literally out of my hands. It's a producer thing.
That's
It's not a rule that I
okay.
made. It's just something I have to
apologize.
enforce, or else we're gonna get budget cuts and stuff. I'm so sorry.
It's
I
all-
love
I didn't-
talking with you, but I just can't let
Of
their
course.
teacher be on
I
my show.
understand.
Okay.
I understand.
It
It's
just
all
can't
good.
be done. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I can talk to the producer of the show, see if we can maybe fix something up. But again, it's sort of just like out of my hands. Those pesky budget cuts. We gotta
Of
stick
course,
to
of
the
course.
rules. Oh my god. Any final thing you want to say? I can't have you on for like a minute longer. For liability reasons.
Of course, I understand. I apologize for that.
How about you don't apologize to me? You
Y'all-
apologize to your ex-wife. You know what I'm saying?
I have been apologizing.
Okay.
Gang, just be cool. Stay cool out there, all right? Just stay cool, eat right, get good rests, and take it easy.
Yeah, I hope you have a good rest, Mr. Kentweed.
Thanks,
Rest
I
on the
will.
ground. I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm
You're
joking.
valid.
I'm valid. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to you. Okay. Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. Great. You never know who you're gonna have on these shows. It's so interesting. Can't weed everybody. Hollywood makes you do crazy things sometimes. It's interesting. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry. This is a fucking insufferable character. We're getting a lot of Hollywood people in this area. I don't know if the algorithm on Twitch or something, like there is an algorithm. I'm just kidding. Twitch executives that are watching. I'm joking. But for some reason, we're getting a lot of people that are just like in the Los Angeles area, which is really exciting. We have a lovely person coming on. Lovely, maybe, I don't know if that's the right word, but it is lovely that they are hopefully doing better. Some people might find this person problematic. I'm not entirely sure. But folks, please give it up for BoJack Horseman, the BoJack Horseman. We're gonna give them a little call. BoJack Horseman, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Hello.
Hello, BoJack. I mean, you've been gone for a while. It's very cool to have you come on.
Yeah, I've been gone for a while.
Yeah. So from horsing around to that, that horse movie, I didn't see that movie. Are you acting still? I mean, where have you been?
Around,
Yeah,
little
around horsing
improv
around.
here
Yeah,
and
you've been
there.
horsing around. Yeah. Are you okay?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, you've had a kind of rough trajectory in your life last time I read about you.
Yeah, it's been tough. We're working on it.
Yeah. Have you been going to therapy? Have you been going to rehab again? Like what's the self-care regimen there?
Couple Coronas, some cookies, pizza, that usually works.
Yeah, are you drinking like sometimes like a Corona a day? What's your drinking habit like as of recent? I'm sorry if this is really personal too, but you don't have to delve into it. But if I think people would like to know.
About 20 to 100 Coronas, give or take, a day.
I'm sorry, how many?
20 to 100.
20.
No biggie.
Well, you're a horse, so you can take it. You can take that.
Yeah, I can
That's-
down a lot. It's no biggie.
Yeah, that's a lot of alcohol. I don't want to
I'm
judge.
used to it.
Right. Have you considered taking a break from the drinking?
What's a break?
A break
What's
is
that?
it's when you stop doing something. So have you considered not drinking?
I don't like how that sounds. Probably not.
Yeah, I'm sorry if that's sort of attacking you. This isn't some sort of intervention or anything. I just
Not
sort of
at all.
No. I bet you've seen some of those in your days, haven't you?
A few.
Yeah. This is why maybe we'll turn this into one if you need it. Yeah. Have you ever considered maybe have you ever had kombucha?
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Well, I've heard a lot of people will drink kombucha, not hard kombucha, but it's like a non-alcoholic version of kombucha, and it kind of has the same sort of like taste feeling of beer. Have you considered maybe trying to switch to that?
Um, I'd try it, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
you're
if it's
open
on
to it.
sale,
Yeah, you're open
maybe.
to it. That's exciting. Yeah, it's on sale. Have you been getting any acting work recently, or have you been kind of struggling? Has anyone been able to get you on a show?
A few plays here and there.
Yeah.
Hamilton, maybe.
Oh, you're maybe being on Hamilton on Broadway?
Yep. Next
Oh
year.
my God. That's so exciting. I mean, I knew that for a while you talked about how you thought musicals were like one of the most abominations of content creation you've ever seen in your entire life. So it's interesting that you're doing musicals now, even though you said you hated them.
No, I've read a few books. Changed my mind.
Mm. Like books about musical theater, or like opening your mind more to different things.
Both.
That's really good. I do appreciate you saying that. Do you mind if we get you ask some questions from the chat? They're gonna ask you a couple questions. Do you mind answering some of those?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to hear from my fans.
Okay, so we have a question. Let me see if anyone has any questions for Mr. BoJack. People are wondering, could you give us a neigh? I think people want to hear you neigh because you're a horse. I'm sorry if that's kind of exploiting that, but if you give us a little horse sound, I think people would love to hear that.
I will not be doing names today.
No nays. Okay, that's I totally understand. That's like a uncomfortable request. Very much understand. Another question from Shotgun McPain. Is there a plan for a Horsing Around comeback podcast? A podcast about the show?
Actually, yeah, that's been in the works for a few years.
Oh my God, yeah, that's exciting. When does it come out?
Should be around 2027.
Okay, so it's a little bit of a way. So it's a long burner, long teaser trailer. This is exciting though. So are we gonna have it on Spotify, on all the platforms, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever they call it now?
Only on SoundCloud.
Only on SoundCloud. I love it. I mean, Spotify.
Only on SoundCloud.
Yeah, Spotify and all those things, they really exploit a lot of their artists. So I understand that. SoundCloud, very exciting. I've never heard of a SoundCloud podcast, but I will be there in 2027. I will be there.
It will be one of the first.
Okay. One of the first, but not one of the last. Alrighty. Ooh, okay. Captain Dingus asks, BoJack, big fan. What is your favorite cocktail?
Favorite cocktail?
Yes.
Sprite with a little bit of a Corona with 2 maraschino cherries.
That's really, I'm surprised. So no hard liquor in that, just a beer and Sprite.
Yep, all I need.
Interesting. Is that like a horse thing, or can I ask that?
No. You know Diane?
I do know Diane.
Nguyen?
Yes.
Yeah, she put me onto that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, interesting. Oh, where's she been? I haven't really heard about her since she was writing that one book. Have you talked to her?
It's been a while. We send memes sometimes.
Okay, so you're still kind of on good terms. That's nice to hear. You haven't fully burned down all your connections from Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? Because when you burn those bridges, you can't really build them back in you that you're learning.
Plenty of friends.
Plenty of friends. That's so good. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm really glad. I mean, I'm sure people even here would love to be your friend. If you're looking for more friends, you can talk to Mr. BoJack Horseman.
Anytime.
Anyone. Any place. Oh, fantastic. Well, Mr. BoJack Horseman, thank you so much for coming on. Is there anything do you want to plug any other shows you're on? Do you want to plug anything that, like, any other Hamilton-esque shows?
Check out Horsing Around on a VHS somewhere. You'll find it.
I think it's on Disney Plus too.
I did not give them permission to do that.
Yeah, that's Hollywood. Yeah, you gotta
call people.
Yeah, you call your people. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on, and please take care of yourself. Like, I actually really mean that. It seems like you're going. I think you're lying about a lot of stuff that you're going through. So please,
thanks for having me. Yeah, really appreciate it here.
Yeah, if you want me to send you any links for like any self-help stuff or any like link? I have a really good source for like a rehab clinic if you want. If you want, I don't want to pressure you to go there, but it's just no, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I'm getting into this a little too much. Thank you so much, Mr. BoJack Horseman. You have a fantastic day, and thank you so much again for coming on. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah. You have a good day.
You too. You too.
All righty. Bye-bye.
All right.
All right. All right. And there we go, Mr. BoJack Horseman. He seems like he's doing better, which is really good. I think he's coming up, and there's no one here that needs to judge whatever's happening, right? Judgment, not a good thing. We promote self-care and figuring stuff out on your terms, right? It's great. Thank you, Bubbles, for coming on. I appreciate it. Coming up, we have a lovely person. I haven't talked to them in a while. It's been probably like a year and a half since I've talked to this person. They're a very, very lovely, kind soul. And they also rock a beautiful purple shade of lipstick. Please welcome Jin Slaymon from Sekiro. I know them as Jin Slaymon, but Jin Slaymon. I love this rebrand. It's fantastic. If y'all know this character from Sekiro, which is a FromSoft game, they're lovely characters. So we're gonna have them on in just a second. Let's see if they answer. I'm a little nervous. Let's see. Jin Slaymon, you're on. Hello.
Hello, my darling. Hello.
I forgot how your voice sounded, and it's absolutely just sultry. It's like listening to butter melt down my ears.
That's my favorite thing to wake up to in the morning. Just butter slathered all around my cheeks.
Is that your morning like skincare routine? Because your skin looks incredible. Can I say that? Can I say that?
Yeah, I just turned 26, and I think I look pretty good for my age.
Oh my god! When was your birthday?
It's today.
Oh my god! Well, happy birthday! Can I call you Jin Slay?
Yeah. My friends just call me Slay.
Slay. Okay, beautiful. So, happy birthday. I mean, I can't believe that you're spending your day coming on this show. This means a lot. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I just love to give back to the community that's given me so much. So I wanted to spend my day with you.
That's very, very sweet. So your birthday, you're getting since the last time we talked. I mean, what's changed? Have you met any new lovers in your life? I know that you had some sort of like romantic thing going on with someone. I don't want to talk about the drama or anything, but I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Yeah, so I did have a lover back in my days when I identified as Jin Slaymon.
Mm-hmm.
My lover died. It was. I don't want to talk about it, but that made me rethink my life, and I decided I don't want to be a samurai anymore. I want to bring love and peace to the world. So I've gone down a new, bright, sunshine-filled path of skincare and makeup. And I, Jin Slaymon, have a new dream of being a makeup artist.
I had no idea. I mean, I'm sorry to bring this up again, but I had no idea that your past partner passed away. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's a rough topic. I feel partly guilty. There was just so much blood and murder and grandpas turning into great grandpas and arms coming out of people, and the lore of my life was so confusing. And after my Tokyo Disney trip, I felt the love of Mickey and everything, and I wanted to do something different.
Yeah, the magic of Disney will heal you.
Absolutely.
I think that's true. I think that's 100% true. Yeah, I love Disneyland. It's a magical place. So it really does the healing. That's fantastic. I'm glad that you were able to come out of that and just like start this completely new chapter of your life with skincare makeup. Like, would you consider yourself like a makeup skincare influencer? Like, are you making content?
Yeah, I would say I'm making a little bit of content. Like, don't get me wrong, like samurai freelancing is still like my main gig, but like,
Sure.
you know, I live in Anaheim now. I have a YouTube channel. Follow me, youtube.com slash
that.
Jin Slaymon 6. You could follow me for makeup tips for older gentlemen and women and other people like me, 26.
Yeah. Was there is there a favorite kind of like skincare product that you like to do, or like a ritual that you love to do that like has made your skin just look absolutely fantastic? Because I'm gonna say this again, you look fantastic.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. I know you brought it up earlier, but I really am true to the butter skincare routine. I do a lot of dairy.
Okay.
I am lactose intolerant. The kind of the purple you're seeing in my lips right now, it's actually an allergic reaction. I'm not wearing any makeup, but I feel like really good, you know? So that's besides the point. But I get some warm butter. I rub it into all my pores and all my wrinkles. I dunk my eyes
Your eyes.
in milk.
Yeah, they glow.
Thank you. It's the sheen of the calcium.
Yeah, I mean, they told us drink your milk, but they didn't tell us lather it all over your body. That's what they should have been telling us sooner, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just the drink of the gods.
Drink of the gods. That's what I'm saying. I mean, your skin is like godly. So you're lactose intolerant, which means, you know, usually what that means is people, for those at home who don't know, means when you consume it, you shit your brains out. Pardon my language. But you're not just lactose intolerant. You are just allergic to dairy products, so much so that when you just put it on your skin, you develop a like hives and purple lips.
Yeah, I have a lot of allergies. I'm also allergic to rocks.
To rocks? Like all kinds of rocks, like sediment, like sand.
No, like rock music and the subgenres.
Oh, okay. Well, thank God I'm playing jazz, or else I'd have a dead guest.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
That's awful. I mean, I love rock music. So you never listened to it? Like, how did you know that you were allergic to rock music?
I was just fooling around at Disneyland, and I had a little breakdown. I met one of my favorite characters. I don't want to say their name. I don't want to expose them, but they took me aside into one of the back rooms, and they took off their little mascot head, and we kind of got down, and they played some 80s rock music to put on the mood. A lot of Journey thrown into the mix.
Well, I'll let you know right now. I mean, if anyone listens to Journey, you'll have an allergic reaction to that. You know
Yeah,
especially at
it
karaoke.
was a traumatic experience. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, traumatic, right? So I'm so you went with them. They brought you, and I'm sorry if I'm misunderstanding. Did you fornicate with this Disney character?
Yeah, I don't want to say names, but they wear a lot of green.
Now, I don't want to Google green Disney characters. Oh my God. Are they like fully green?
They're not fully green. They wear green clothes, and they're closeted gay.
Did you have... I don't know if this is Disney, and I'm pretty sure it's not. But could it have been... Did you have sex with Princess Fiona? Or was it Peter Pan? Was it Peter Pan? That makes more sense.
I can't say names. My lips are sealed.
Oh, yeah, it was 1,000% 1,000% it was Peter. You don't have to say, but don't... Okay, blink twice if you had sex with Peter Pan, okay? Blink twice.
Sorry, it's hard to blink through all the milk.
What? Okay. So let's just hypothetically, let's say for legal reasons you hypothetically had sex with Peter Pan. How was it?
Well, when you get past all the journey he was playing, there was a lot of floating. I feel like there could have been more, I guess, gravity in this in the fornication, if you know what I mean. Like there's a lot of like pulling out and not enough like pushing in. So I just went home very unsatisfied.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, anyone would be unsatisfied with that kind of, that kind of bizarre way of showing intimacy. I'm so sorry that you had a bad experience with that. On top of, the other things that happen afterwards. I mean, that's awful. Have you tried to get legal assistance towards Disney? I know that's a hard thing to try to get.
I love Disney, and I'm still waiting for them to respond to my sponsorship request. So Disney is not liable in my eyes.
That's true. Get that bag so that you don't get put in a bag. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like get that bag, like get the money from your sponsorship versus getting like a body
I'm
bag
just so
being killed
old.
by Disney.
I don't get the slang, you kids, youngsters.
All right, yeah. But that makes sense now though?
Yeah, I got the bag. I'm getting bags. I go to the store and I get the bag.
Yeah, but again, you're 26 years old, so that's pretty young. I would just assume you sort of knew that. But again, like that's
really,
I'm not here to ask if your parents didn't let you watch SpongeBob as a kid, so you don't know the references, type of thing,
Right. I did live a sheltered, childhood in feudal Japan. It was rough. It was rough. A lot of murder, a lot of deception, a lot of war,
a lot of snakes. I heard there's a lot of snakes there.
Yeah. Like literally and like metaphorically, bitches from high school. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, did you have like drama with people from your high school that you still talk to? To be honest, I love high school drama. 10 years out of high school, and I'm still loving hearing about it.
Man, everyone in my school died. It was sad. It was very sad. Actually, there was a famine.
I am so sorry. So you're the only person that survived out of your whole entire high school.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but I not to sort of make light of this situation, but I mean now you don't have to deal with your high school reunion because aren't those insufferable?
Fuck all those bitches, anyways. They were all snakes.
Yeah, like Tyler Olson said in chat, valedictorian by default. I love that.
Absolutely. I got that bag. Did I say that right? Did I use that?
You put them in a bag. You got the bag and they put themselves in a bag.
Yes.
We'll workshop that in the next. We'll figure that out another time. Now let's sort of open this up. Are you okay with taking questions from the audience?
I would love to take questions, but no more than 5.
Okay, no more than 5,000 questions. So we'll take it with 3. If anyone has any questions for Jin Slaymon, I'm sure would love to hear some for them. Yeah. Thank you again for coming on. I appreciate you. I know you're busy dealing with getting your bag and your sponsorships and all those things. We have a question from Captain Dingus that says, so you're allergic to rock music. What about nu metal?
Nu metal, like Linkin Park.
Nu metal, which is like Linkin Park, Korn, Limp Bizkit, Slipknot. Those are like nu metal, which I've now learned is not spelled N-E-W, but spelled N-U, and I knew that the whole time.
I am a fan of Disturbed. I do like to do the ooh-ah-ahs,
Yeah, the ooh-ah-ahs disturb me. In a fun way.
I just find their music so relatable. It really makes me think of, feudal Japan and all the demons out there.
Right. A lot of demons out there. A lot of demons out there, but not from your high school because they're dead. Yeah, but hope they don't come back as demons because that would probably be terrifying, wouldn't
That
it?
would suck. That would suck.
That wouldn't be good. No. Let's see if we got any other questions. Ooh, Bubbles asks, what's your favorite anime? Do you have a favorite? Any ones that you like in particular that come to mind?
I like Inuyasha.
That's a classic.
Yeah, I've
Yes.
seen one episode, but then my cable subscription ran out, so I couldn't see anymore.
That means it must have been a fantastic show. If all you one and done, one and done,
It
kind of a
was-
Peter Pan situation. Am I right?
Absolutely. Listen, Kipp, listen. I'm the type of person, I'm a traveler. I like to experience things and then go down the road, see a little bit more. I'm a sightseer. I like to experience all the joys the world has to bring. I don't like to get hung up on one particular thing. I like to, like skincare. I get it from my head down to my toe. I gotta get everywhere.
Yeah, and everywhere all the time. You're traveling, you're worldly, and with, you can't be put into a box or a bag. You can't put them in a bag. You can try your hardest and you won't get it done.
Absolutely.
Oh, fantastic. We'll just get one more question. Again, thank you so much for coming on. If anyone has any other final questions, let's see. Ooh, what are your thoughts on Creed, the band?
Not Michael B. Jordan Creed, because I'd rather talk about that, if I'm being honest.
Okay, talk about it.
I'd like to put an image into your head. Close your eyes.
I'm going to pause this music. Okay, pausing the music. I'm ready for this image in my mind. Hold on.
Okay,
Actually,
close.
hold on. I'm sorry. I want to really get into the zone of this. I'm going to play ambient music.
Yeah. Please do.
Okay, give me the image.
So, you're lying in a desolate forest. Fog everywhere. Scary, tall trees. A giant silver snake is coming to eat you. And its maw opens to gulp you up in one giant swoop. But before it does, Michael B. Jordan as Creed in his boxing uniform with his shorts and big muscles slays the snake and then swoops you away. Wings grow out of his ankles and he flies you into the sunset to the red carpet premiere of Creed 4. And you have a great day and you become famously known as Michael B. Jordan's hot boyfriend. And that's what I want to say, really.
I felt. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much, Jin Slaymon. Thank you so much. Is
You're
there anything you want
welcome.
to plug? Is there anything you want to talk about? I really felt I was moved. I was moved out of the bag.
You're welcome. You're so welcome. I live to serve with happiness and good imagery.
And keep those good imageries going, okay? It's fantastic. Okay, don't you ever stop doing that.
Thank you. I will never stop.
Beautiful. You have a good day, Jin Slaymon. You can do your butter routine, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Bless all your souls in the sun of Japan. Love you all. Disney for life.
Disney for life. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God. That was transformative. I love doing a little imagery meditation guided thing. I mean, with Creed, give me a break. Jin Slaymon. Yeah, thank you so much for kind of around with that. That was so fun, Nikki. Thank you for doing that. I just want to say I do really love this idea. For anyone who is maybe a little too shy for this time, I very much understand. But if anyone ever in the future wants to do this, I'll probably do this next week, like same day on Thursday. I think that'd be really fun. I'm in my comedy arc. I'm really trying to just do a lot more fun. I don't know. And also give like other people the opportunity, because I feel lucky that I'm able to do some character stuff at different places. So I feel lucky that hopefully I can also introduce doing fun comedy stuff for other people who maybe wouldn't get the opportunity to do this kind of stuff. So, or people who do and want to just f- around more, you know, it's great.